Right, I rushed back from Penang when I received the WhatsApp message from my mechanic telling me that the car has already been started. 1G twin turbo. Yeah. Hey, 老板来。哇！哦，哇，美美哦。啊？哦。坏了啊。哦。找一个 blow off 放回去哦。没有跑啊。哦。哇，漂亮啊！哇，什么事情呢？借油的问题啊，解决了啊！哇，然后全部司令的好像很顺哦。很顺。它单命会高一点哦。单命高啊？啊。水有跑哦。你看水有跑哦。哦，有力哦。哦，断了啊。Brake 你 check 了啊？哇，哈哈哈哈，多久了哦？哇，漂亮哎！哇，漂亮！阿公们有阿妹真的啊！Alright, I'm back here at the shop. So instead of sending this to the spare parts shop to use as a sample, I have actually found some guy who can refurbish the original absorber. Now, truth be told, original absorbers are meant to be replaced, not refurbished. But personally, I am of the opinion that things that can be fixed shouldn't be thrown away lah. Especially if you're talking about a classic car, will the performance be affected? Will its lifespan be reduced? Well, definitely. But why throw away things that can be fixed? After all, it's a classic car. You know, we are not talking about pushing the car on the track. We are not talking about optimum performance all the time. So, some things that can be fixed, we might as well just fix it. Alright. With the engine sorted out, the only thing that is not working now is the blow-off valve. The blow-off valve is not working, we will get it sorted out. Then with the struts and the towers sorted, brakes and clutch. So brakes are being checked. The brakes are being checked. And the clutch next. Yep. So that's the update for this car. We are mechanically 50% there, I think. Engine started. Absorber will be refurbished. Springs are there, it's fine. Brakes, clutch, and exhaust. Yeah, the muffler fell off, so the muffler has to be rewelded. So that's the only thing left. So we are give or take 50%. Was it the fire burning in me? All of the noise turned into choirs of harmony. Left me with the pieces of forever that you broke. But since you left, alright guys, we are back here at Bosco, our boys' paint shop. So what he's done is that those parts that gone down to the metal, he apply epoxy primer. So this epoxy primer will seal the metal in, those parts that are exposed, like the entire bonnet, those parts that are exposed. These areas will be sealed with epoxy primer. This is the epoxy primer. Subsequently, they will have to cement, so filler. Those parts that require, like you can see that there is work done here, work done there. All of these parts, they will have to cement over it. Once they cement over it, then they will primer the whole thing, and then they will paint it. Alright, not bad. I think we are probably a week away from completion, man. We are a week away from completion.
Yeah, so these are the epoxy sealer, epoxy primer. So when you sand, especially an older car, when you sand it down to the metal, you need to seal the metal because the metal will rust pretty quick. I'm pretty sure if you follow the series, when they sand it down to the metal, within a day or two, it start rusting already. So you have to really seal all these bare metal surfaces. Once they are sealed, then of course it's a lot safer lah. Otherwise, you're gonna get a lot of problems. The bubbles will come back. The rust will come back, and then whatever paint you put on top of it will be completely wasted. Alright, so that's the update from our boys paint shop. I think this car is almost there, man. We're getting there.
I've been
Okay, so I'm here at the car, 140y. This is 310, B310, 140y. So as you can see, the rust is quite severe. That means all of this has got to go lah. The roof also, look at that. Look at that. It's broken. I was told that it was running an RB now. Running an RB, when I heard it, it was like, what? RB? That's quite unlikely, but turns out it's a CA lah. It's a CA18. So it's running a CA18. Thank you, boss. It's running a CA18 engine. A lot of severe rusting, as you can see. There's a lot of severe rusting. I don't know if, boss, boleh. I don't know if this car is rescuable, to be honest. I mean, it is definitely rescuable. The only question is, does it justify the value? This car, does it have the value to worth the trouble of rescuing? You know, every nook and cranny is rusted through, as you can see. Every nook and cranny is rusted through. This entire thing is gone. The entire roof is gone. The A-pillar is gone. You can see the A-pillar is gone. So I don't know, man. I don't know if this car is worth... wow, look at the interior. I don't know if this car is worth rescuing. It's sad. It's quite sad to see a car that is good go to waste like that. Well, that's how cars are, you see. That's how cars are. What are you gonna do? You know, cars, they go on a U-shape. They go on a U-shape chart kind of depreciation. You know, so over its life, a car will reduce in its value because, you know, things break down. It gets old. Oh, that's a Gemini, man. So yeah, they go on a U-shape, they reduce in value. And the key point and the most important point is an XJS. In this condition, I don't know, man, 20? 25? 3.6 XJS. Trims are gone. Yeah, like I said just now, they reduce in value. And then, oh man, that's a 510. Wow. Wow. I found a 510. Wow. So yeah, they reduce in value and then they end up in hands of people who can't afford them or don't want to spend money on them. That's the reality. And they sit to rot. And this period is the most important because that's whose hand it is in will determine the future of the car. Now, if the car is in the hand of a person who doesn't care about it, then it will rot and then it will come here and then it will die. Even when the car goes up in value again, it will never be able to be rescued. Now this is interesting. I didn't see a 510. I didn't realize I see a 510 here. Wow. Let's see. Okay, check number 1. Independent rear suspension. Oh yeah, but the suspension is sunk. Let's see the interior, man. I can't see the interior. But that is the round dashboard. That's correct dashboard, round dashboard. Now, of course, a preferable 510 is a 510 with 2 less doors. But hey, a 510 is a 510, man. Triple S. Nice. Yeah, man. Wow, check this out. Hey, this car is not in a very bad condition. Its lines, its body line is still clean. Its metal is not filled up. Its doors are tidy. The door card is not original. Some adjustment needed there. Right. I didn't expect to see this. This is a pleasant surprise, man. I will have to speak with the proprietor here and see. Oh, that's a surprise. So yeah, they come here and then they die a horrible death, and you know, even when their value goes back up, you know, they end up there. Unless its value really shoot up, like, you know, going to 100, 150, 200,000 ringgit, then of course, you know, they it's worth the trouble to restore them. But otherwise, man, you know. So at the bottom of the U curve, that's whose hand it is in at that point in time that matters. If that guy is just looking for a transport and he doesn't care about the car, you will end up with cars like this. Yeah, I think the 140y, this Datsun, is not worth the trouble. But I'm pleasantly surprised to have found a 510, to be honest. Wow, but the proprietor has some nice cars here, man. Wow, cantik, boss. Look at that, RX-7. Wow. Check it out. Alright, signing out.